Isn't it so incredible? We're here sharing the same time and space. In your eyes, the sparks look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at for thousands of time. May all sweetness take flight. With the truth to be your guiding light. Let your curiosity set your spirit free and well like fire. If a lonely night surprised to see our dreams glowing brightly, every second is worth it. If you love a miracle, someone in the treasures, the stream of shimmering daily moments return way to my soul and stop me from drifting. Can I be the solid ground to stand? So let's sing together. Every light I'm giving all goes back to you, goes back to you.
Hello everybody, my name is Kanyake. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today. Is my mic on? Is my mic actually on today? Okay, my mic was actually on today. Yeah, yesterday it got disconnected for some reason. And we're playing Predaplants today. I have no idea what I'm doing. I wanted to play trains. But Master Duel is like, nah. We're making every single train a UR, and I'm like, why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? Why do you hate specifically me? It's not even that good. The decks aren't even that good. Anyways, we're playing Predaplants because it's slightly cheaper. Okay, so in the deck I am running, this is not full-powered Predaplants. Full-powered Predaplants. Geez, start saying that 5 times fast. Full-powered Predaplants includes Bramble Rose Dragon and Black Rose Dragon, and that is illegal because you know reasons. So, in the deck, I am running 2 copies of Drolling Lockbird, 2 Predaplant Bislip, 3 Longfelia, 3 Princess Draconias, 3 Orphis Scorpio, 1 Darling Tona Cobra, 3 Ash Blossoms, 2 Lizards, 3 Fulos, 2 Nibs, 1 Bufacava Frog, 1 Tyrannosaurus Mantis, 1 Harpy's Duster, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Fusion Substitute, 3 Primitive, 2 Super Duper Polymerization, 1 Predaluring, 2 Super Polymerization. Oh my gosh, this deck is gonna end me. This deck is going to end my ability to actually pronounce words correctly. 1 Forbidden Droplet, 1 The Fallen and the Virtuous, 1 Predaluring. In our extra deck, I am running 1 Mud Dragon, 1 Amadabadabadabadaba, 1 Amadabadabadabadaba, Yabba-dabba-doo, Wilma! 1 Garura, 1 Daredevil, 1 Starving Venom, 2 Dragostapelia, 1 Bren Dragon, 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, 4 Heavenly Dragons, 1 Chervets. Can you imagine trying to Black Goat that laughs this deck? Black Goat is completely useless versus this deck because no one knows what its cards are called. 1 Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon, 1 Starving Venom Predapower Fusion Dragon. What? They're just putting words together. After throwing Cyberdark at my problems, it's become my natural response to issues in the world. Harry White, hello, welcome to the stream. 1 Starving Venom Wind Dragon, 1 Predaplant Beltier, and 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon. So, this isn't full-powered Predaplants because full-powered Predaplants are banned because reasons. Full-powered Predaplants is basically get rid of Daredevil, get rid of Tyrannosaurus, and one of these guys, and then include a copy of Crystal Wing, and include a copy of Black Rose Dragon and Bramble Rose Dragon. And that's basically full powered, and probably get rid of like some of these for more Fallen and the Virtuous. But that's banned because reasons. It makes me very angry. Okay, so that's basically the deck. It is... I'm gonna go out and just say it, this deck is not good. This deck, there's no way this deck is beating what's actually being played. I don't even know if it's gonna beat what people are playing in this meta, because basically, I did a test run, and then the first opponent I faced was playing Exorcisters, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just die now. But yeah, this deck does not contain any actual... This deck does not contain any in-archetype hand traps, which means it is terrible. Does not contain a Phimina, which automatically means it is terrible. Okay, so drawing Fulos and Droll in the same opener is always a good sign. Don't you know? This is a very good... Actually, no, this isn't a good deck. This kind of sucks. Bro, this hand kind of sucks. If I had a Super Poly, it would be slightly better. I think... What was that? I think I Droll here. I think I Droll here because Princess Dracana kinda is full combo already. It's just that the Fulos and the Predapruning and the Predaplants also don't do anything. The Fulos doesn't do anything either, so I might just be cooked anyways. Why do you keep doing things? I think I might just be dead because I don't have any way of getting rid of this. If I somehow top deck a Super Poly... Oh, I know how to play this. Minato Banana, hello, welcome to the stream. I've actually never... I've been kind of in... What? Okay, well, I guess he's not doing anything else. I've been kind of interested in Predaplants. It's just I didn't have an actual good reason to play it because the deck usually kind of sucks. Okay, well, that's an instant fusion. Instant fusion is, I think, summoning this guy. You can add one Predaplant monster or one Predap spell trap. Okay, so I think I use this to get to Super Poly. You know, full combo. I think I do have full combo. I'm gonna hold this in my hand because I need to get rid of the Destroy Phoenix Enforcer first. Unless, or monsters on the field of same attribute as this card. Okay, this is a safe option, but this is the greedy option, so obviously I'm gonna go with the greedy option because it's funnier. And I Ambla Whale. That's what this card says. This says Ambla Whale. It's the only weird word that starts with an A that I know of in this game, so clearly this card is an Ambla Whale. And then I grab... Let's grab Predaprimitive. I'll grab Ah! Yeah, that is true. You cannot play Black Goat that last versus this deck. Because it is physically impossible to know which card is which. Bro's not making mistakes. And then I send Bisabilibidibim. If he ashes this, then... Okay, he's not ashing this. And then I grab Super Poly, and then I just Fulos away the Fulos. He knows that I have Super Poly now, so he has to pop this right now. Wait, I can just chain this. Ah! Get out of here. Bull Charmy Foot. Maybe I should send this to the graveyard instead. Actually, no, I can still use that. Okay. Send the Fulos away. I was doing good. I think I just go into Dragostapelia. Maybe I go into Starving Fusion Dragon. Take one blah 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 blah. Huh. What if? No, I'm not gonna be fancy because I'm not as used to this deck as I would like, so I'm not gonna go fancy right now. I'm just gonna do standard combo because I need to learn how this deck works first. Wait, that still goes off? Okay, well, I mean, I guess I have a clear board now. Okay. So I grab Orphis Scorpio. After this, can I see the deck list? Sure. So he still has something, which makes me very angry. Okay, I don't really care. Well, I mean, I kind of care if he gets rid of the Bislip, that is kind of annoying. But he's probably not going to because I don't think he knows how Predaplant works either. So he might get rid of the Primitive instead. Because I don't think he knows that Bislip is kind of important. Because it's already done stuff. Okay, well he got rid of that, which I don't care about. Two newbies fighting each other, we love to see it. Okay. Well, I have to send a level 1, so might as well send a Spider, because I already have the Bislip in the graveyard. And then, wait. Oh, from hand to the graveyard. Ooh. Ugh. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I shall hashtag simply not be punished. Baltir. And then I summon, I guess Orphis Scorpio. And then we go with Clear Wing. I guess I go with Clear Wing. I don't think this is the correct combo, but I don't think I have any more materials to do full combo. Set 1 Polymerization from Graveyard to Banishment. That's not what I wanted to do. So maybe... so no Rose Engine? No, I think Black Rose is banned in this event because it's synchro. Because reasons. Ugh. Okay, so... maybe that one. I forgot to hate the good cards. Yeah, so this is significantly more annoying to play. This is not the best time to be learning how to use Predaplants. So... here's the issue. I need both Darling Tona and Lizard. I need both of these. I think I just have to summon this. I don't Fusion Substitute. I just Super Duper Polymerization. Can I even summon anything with this? I can. I can't get another Dragostapelia. I think that's what I have to do. I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait, hold on. Wait. hold on. Wait, that's not how this works. No, that's not how this works! Ah! I got really confused. No, it's fine. Go, attack. My 2800 vanilla attack beat stick. If only could make Clear Wing a dark. I do, but I need to have the lizard on my field at the same time, and I don't think I have enough materials to do that. So here's the issue. I already use this. Using dark monsters on either field. Oh, I can't summon that because this is not a dark, or this is not a dark. I mean, I can try summoning this. So that you turn, you couldn't OTK. If I had another monster in my hand, then I could have done something. Maybe I should have sent something else with the fusion, with the super poly. Oh well. So, if he is playing Destiny Heroes... If he is playing Heroes, then he's probably gonna grab a bunch of fusion stuff. So I can fuse into... Nah, you did good, TBH. I could go into that. And just get rid of 2 of his monsters. Why are you like this? Ugh, I can just get that back. That's really annoying. Can I do anything with this? I have no idea. The issue is I don't have these effects memorized. I can negate this with this. So maybe I just do that now. So that way I can get rid of, like, all of these. Wait, what was that? I have no idea. And then I just negate it with Clear Wing. I don't even know what this does. Okay, well that does destroy it. Which means that I don't get the what do you mean I can only summon this? I have no idea how this deck works. It's really weird. Okay, so this requires a Predaplant monster. I don't know. This thing? Does this do a thing? The Starving Fusion Dragon kind of sucks, actually. It's kind of really bad. Okay, well, I'm just gonna surrender because I don't think I can do anything. I haven't learned how this deck works enough to actually do anything. Ugh, this deck is so weird. It doesn't work correctly. You know what the sucky part is? Is that I built the deck intending on using it in this event before finding out that Bramble Dragon was banned because reasons. And I'm like, why? Why would you not want people to play your game, Konami? Okay, so I got a really good going first hand because reasons. And it doesn't even matter because I'm just able to FDK just like that. This deck, it FDKs, it's amazing. I take back every bad thing I said about it. Okay, maybe I can actually do something now. I think I just need to learn how full combo works, and it's probably fine. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? What am I supposed to do? What is the counterplay? What is the counterplay, Konami? Do I just Predator Primitive now? I guess I just have to Predator Primitive. And then I grab Super Poly. And then... Ha! Ha! Take that, idiot! I don't need to learn how this deck works. I still haven't learned how this deck works yet. I have gained 0 new information. Okay, maybe I can do something now. Maybe I can actually do something here. Why do things keep being really weird? Okay, well, I mean, this is still pretty good. It's just I don't know how to I don't know how to use this though, is the issue. I guess I just Predator Primitive. I haven't really figured out how this part of the combo works yet. So I think, do I grab Instant Fusion? Yeah, Send one Predap card from the graveyard. Do I grab Super Polymerization? Can I even fuse? That grabs a Predap card. I actually don't know. I'm just gonna grab this and then hope that I somehow combo my way into it. Let's grab Orphis Scorpio. And then I summon that. And then I summon Darling Cobra. And then I grab Instant Fusion? Do I grab Instant Fusion? I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I grab Instant Fusion. Okay, so I Instant Fusion, and then I grab that guy. And then that guy grabs another thing that I can possibly use. But how do I get to a tuner, though? Maybe I grab Do I grab I don't know. I've given up. I've given up on pronouncing these names that... This is why everyone that plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a first grade literacy rate. Because it's completely pointless to try to pronounce things. Okay, so I go into Balta. I go into a Balta. And then that grabs this guy back, and then I go into a Clear Wing. I think. Maybe I should use Orphis Scorpio as material instead. Oh well. Okay, then now I do that. And then I grab Fusion Substitute. And then... And then I use whatever this guy is. And I guess I target that. And then this one comes here. I summon that. And then Lizord makes us into a dark. And then I super duper polymerization. Ah, my feelings. And then I Albion. And then I fuse using those two into Starving Clear Wing Dragon Venom guy Speedroid. In defense position, because I'm a coward. And then... something else happens. And then I Fusion Substitute. And then I go into a Dragostapelia. I guess using that guy, and then this guy. In defense position, because I'm a coward. I don't know what to do now. And then end turn. And then end turn, and then I grab Fallen in the What's-His-Face. Go! Fallen in the What's-His-Face! I think one of these... monsters from your hand or field. So I can summon Starving Venom Fusion Trap. What do you mean? Why are you like this? What am I supposed to do? Apparently this deck is terrible. Apparently this deck don't work no good. What do you mean he just has 3? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? What do you mean he just has a raw sphere mode? Okay, I take back what I said about what this deck being bad. It is actually physically unusable. Don't make this deck is terrible. Do not, whatever you do not waste your gems on this deck. It's terrible. Okay, for some reason, Primitive is just permanently glued to my hand. So, if that just keeps happening, then, like, do I just summon the one Starving Wing Dragon? I still feel like I have no idea how this deck works. And then, grab an instant fusion, maybe? Maybe I grab an instant fusion this time. In case something weird happens, then at least I can activate the instant fusion. Then I grab an Orphis Scorpio. And then I Orphis Scorpio. And I send Longfelia to the graveyard. Or maybe I send Nib to the graveyard instead. Yeah, I think I sent Nib to the graveyard because I'm not going to be using Nib anymore. And then I summon that guy, and then it grabs Fusion Substitute. I grab Super Duper Polymerization, though. I've forgotten which one gets me the stuff. Or did I just grab that? I've already forgotten which card does what, because their names are really dumb. Their names are so weird, I've already forgotten what they do. And I grab Dinosaur Guy. And then I add Lizard. Well, that doesn't seem right. Is that a tuner? That is not a tuner. How do I summon the tuner? I grab Lizard. And I summon that. And I grab Fusion Substitute. And then what do I do? Maybe I do that and I tribute this thing. And then I summon the tuner? Okay, so I have the tuner. That is not tuner. That is not the tuner. Ah! I don't know how this deck works. This deck is so weird. The level 1 is not the tuner. I think I should have made trains instead. Because at least I know how trains work. Okay, so maybe I just go the super poly route instead. I do have a nib, so I can do things. So maybe I can just either use the nib or I super poly everything. So I think I use whatever this thing is, and then maybe a heartbeat. What do you mean Nib doesn't do anything? Nib always does things, Konami. What are you talking about? Okay, so I need some way to get into Super Poly. Wait, I have 2 pendulums for some... I just opened up 2 pendulums. Okay. So, maybe what I do here is I P-scale that. And then... I P-scale this. And then let's activate this. I'm trying to get him to negate this. I'm trying to get him to negate my spell trap. So, okay. So he did negate that. So now I'm free to Harpy's whatever this thing is. I'm free to Harpy his trap card. Okay, does not destroy, so I can still Pendulum Summon. Imagine Pendulum Summoning in the Fusion event. Okay, that does not matter. I don't actually care. Because I already have full combo. Now the question is, can I actually remember how full combo works? And let's grab Orphis Scorpio. Why does he still have things? It's very rude. Okay, so Orphis Scorpio. Let's get rid of that this time, because I think it needs to be in my graveyard. Okay, well that activated. I don't really... Well, it's going to be annoying, but I think I can play past that. What is in here? Set one poly. Place a predator counter. So I belt here. So I belt here. That grabs Orphis Scorpio back. The issue is like, then what? Like, then what do I do? Like, yeah, I can summon this, but, like, what does this actually do, though? There. I mean, I can summon the Clearwing, but, like, what does Clearwing actually do? Because it can't respond to this. Because reasons, Do I have anything that I can do here? I can special summon this, but like, how do I fusion? How do I fuse with this? Also, Army Productions, hello, welcome back to the stream. How do I fuse with this, though? So one polymerization from Graveyard or Banishment. I don't have a polymerization from Graveyard or Banishment. Maybe I should have just Pendulum Summoned first. I don't understand how card game on motorcycle work. Okay, so I can just negate and destroy that, at least. Wait, doesn't that happen during the damage? How does damage calculation work? It's really weird. How do card game on motorcycle work? Okay, so apparently this can negate during damage calculation because reasons. I don't know what this is anymore. I mean, I should be able to negate. I should be able to negate it. The nib has continued to not do anything every single time that I've drawn it. Okay, well that targets, so I can just negate it. Monster effect that targets. Okay, so let's negate the targeting one, and then I still have another negate that negates the high level. Okay, now a big. And then now the Exodia cannot crash into it because, well, it can. It's gonna die. What do you mean, Typhon? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? What am I supposed to do? Nothing about this game even remotely works. Full combo does not exist. Okay, well, at least I can Orphis Scorpio. I still don't know how to fuse, though. So I send that, because that does literally nothing. And then let's grab... How do I get Clear Wing back, though? I guess Darling Cobra. I don't actually know how to get Clear Wing. I don't know how I'm supposed to get Clear Wing back. Just accidentally deleted a 28-hour save of Metal Gear Rising. I'm not upset at all. Oof. Oof. You have my condolences. Okay. Maybe I just super poly here. Wait. I don't have anything to use off of super poly! How does this game work? Your card game on motorcycle, it don't work, Konami. Ah! This deck is so weird. Carmenyo, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm currently struggling on finding out how to make this deck work without synchro things. This deck just doesn't work without synchro stuff. As Duel. Okay, I can open up a room after this. They decided to release Predaplant support for the event that doesn't want you to play Predaplant. Okay, so this is not terrible, but not that good either. I guess I just Ash Blossom here. Okay, so that's one, and now he needs to just summon 17,000 more times. That's two. What do you mean, only two? Should I just get rid of the nib? Like, every time I've been consistently opening nib, and every single time the nib just doesn't do anything. How do I actually fuse, though? How does this work? Spawn fusion monster. Dark monster. It's not dark, though. How do I use super poly here? I guess I just fallen in the virtuous. I don't know how this deck works. It's really weird. Ugh, why do you have things? Why are you playing Draco Tail? Stop playing Draco Tail. This is just primitive now. I send the Bislip. Why? Why are you like this, Konami? How does this even work? I don't know how this deck works. It's so weird. I guess I just have to Orphis Scorpio. Can I play the game now, Konami? Is that a thing that exists? Does playing the game exist? And I Orphis Scorpio. Use your best deck. I'm actually just playing Predaplants today. Versus MD. Versus me. How does get your card game on motorcycle work, Konami? This deck is so bad. Don't make this deck. It's terrible. This deck just does not function even remotely well. This deck is so ridiculously bad that I'm tempted to just immediately dismantle it after this stream. I don't want to use this deck anymore. It contains 0 extenders, apparently. Okay, I'll make a room. Okay, so there's the room ID. Gonna take a look at your deck. Sure. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so there's the room ID. This is the deck that I'm using in what? Why am I not allowed to select it, Konami? Okay, that's really weird. This is currently the deck. This is currently the Predaplant deck, because it's a nerfed Predaplant deck because Konami has said no, you cannot use full-powered Predaplants in the Predaplant event. They released Predaplants, and they said that no, you cannot play this deck full-powered, so this is not full-powered Predaplant deck because the Bramble Rose stuff is banned. So that's basically the deck. It's missing Bramble Rose Dragon and Crystal Wing. And also needs more copies of Fallen and the Virtuous and Super Poly. Can't help though, you're not, where you're not playing a card. Yeah, unfortunately, they've banned Bramble Rose. They've said that you cannot have fun. They've said that we cannot have fun in their Predaplant event. So people just play Cash Tira instead, apparently. That is the actual deck. That is the actual deck that is supposed to be used. It's just that all of this stuff is banned. What's the code? It is... Did I not put it on the screen? Okay, well, I guess I was just distracted. Okay, there's the code. So hopefully with like actual full-powered Predaplants, it'll actually be able to be usable. Because currently, I don't think Predaplants are usable. It dies to way too many things. You ready to send you to the Shadow Realm? What do you mean? Oh yeah, by the way, I recently learned that I never watched Dragon Ball Z. But I recently learned that 4Kids nerfed Dragon Ball Z as well. Instead of killing people, they send people to another dimension. So So Goku's Kamehameha, it has the power to open portals to other dimensions, apparently. You know, because reasons. How's Dragon Ball Z Kai? Eh? Levi Cosman, hello, welcome to the stream. I've never actually seen Dragon Ball Z. All I know about it is that they yell and they take forever, and Goku's voice actor really doesn't like anyone trying to be Goku. That was Dragon Ball Z Kai remake, gotcha. That's basically the extent of my knowledge. Also, I know that, also I've heard, hot take, I actually don't mind Japanese Goku's voice. I'm kind of indifferent to it. His power level's over 800,000. Okay, what is that? Once per turn, one special card from your hand. Wait. Send one, special summon a punk. Okay, that's what that does. Okay, so I Fuelos. I did watch Toriko, though. That was a pretty fun anime. It's kind of a shame it never got to finish, though. I think the manga got to finish, but I don't think the actual anime got to finish. Okay, the jam. You know, every time I hear the word jam, I just think of Spaceballs. Spaceballs the movie. Spaceballs the cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love this thing. I need to rewatch that. I want to rewatch that movie sometime. It's really funny. Okay, so I might be able to do something with this. Let's see here. I might still be able to do something with that. The issue is, I don't know how this card works. I don't really know what the interaction is. Okay. And then that guy comes back. Summon... Okay. Okay, so that's what that does. The issue is, can I do stuff with this? Can I do stuff with my current hand? I did not know that card existed. Plus using damage synchro monster, then draw, attach one material, draw one card. Okay. First of all, maybe I act. What do you mean? Why do you like this, Konami? Okay, I think, first of all, I'm gonna shotgun that because I know your quick spell, your quick play does things. Then... I'm going to activate this as well because reasons. I'm going to activate this as well because I want to. Okay, let's see here. What do I do here? Can I summon that, though? What if I summon this? What if I do that one first? Okay, first of all, I think I activate this one. Let's dump that. Then I'll grab this. And then that activates. Okay, that is fine. Then I activate this by sending, I guess this one to the graveyard, because I kind of want it to be in my graveyard. Or at least there's not really another target that I can do anyways. Maybe I should have activated this one first. Oh well. Now I summon the end of this duel. And then I normal summon this duel later. Normal summon that. I send this to the graveyard because it doesn't do anything. Why is that card even in my deck anyways? And then I called by. And then I summon... Not that one. Do I summon this one? What do I summon, though? Oh, okay, I see. I summon this one. I understand now. That's a lie. I don't understand anything at all. I already used that. I already used that, so maybe I grab this. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's grab this. I don't know if I need that, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I synchro into that. And then I special summon this. But how do I get to that? I want polymerization from deck to hand. Do I go into this? Main phase, blah, blah, blah. I've forgotten how this... I've forgotten how this works. I didn't actually test the Bramble Rose part of this combo. I've completely forgotten how this works. You contribute this card, special one Black Rose Dragon. Now appear at the end of this duel, absolute Axon Kicker. What do you mean? Then I go Black Rose Dragon. What do you mean, missed activation timing? Card game is weird. I guess I super poly now. Let's get rid of that because I already used it. Summon that. Let's grab these two, I guess. Special summon a tuner. So one polymerization. Okay, so now I instant fusion. Summoning Ambler Whale. And that grabs me a thing. What do I add to my hand, though? I don't know. I guess I grabbed this frog. I should not have grabbed the frog. I think that was a mistake to grab the frog. And use Bramble Rose to grab back 5, 6, 7 tuner. Then let's spread a pruning. And I want this level 3 back. Going to Clearwing. Here's my issue, right? I don't actually set a poly. What if I do this? Because I don't actually know how to get super duper polymerization. I haven't figured out how to do that. Okay, I think this is what I do. I tribute that. And I grab Longphilia again. And then just go Crystal Wing. And then I Draconia and Spanish one of these. And I grab Clearwing again. Wait, can we talk about this? I don't know. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Let's use a Predator counter on, I guess, Ambler, what's-his-face? Let's Bislip. And then I Fusion Substitute. I'm a timer! I should not have done that! Go! Attack! Go attack! And then I end turn. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? The timer! Okay, so I do have a Bislip in face-up attack position. I'll negate that with Crystal Wing. The issue is, I now have this thing in my hand, and I don't know what to do with it. Because I don't have the weird scorpion dude. Okay, so Ash Blossom here. GG's. Fusion using hand or field. That one. I don't know. And then, I don't know, this one? And then that goes... I might just lose to time anyways. And then... I don't know what I'm doing! What is happening? That one, and then this one. Uh-oh. No! I don't know how this deck works to play within a time limit. This deck is super weird. I feel like I still haven't figured out how it works. It almost had me there. I feel like I haven't figured out how this works. Let's go again. I need to figure out... I need to figure out how to get Dragostapelia out on the field. At the same time that this thing is on the field. Which I just haven't figured out how it works yet. I've definitely seen the tutorial videos. It's just that the tutorial videos are just kind of long and they don't cover everything. What I really want to do, though, is I really want to use Ritual of Light and Darkness. 'Cause I've just been wanting to use that deck. It's just, it doesn't appear in Master Duel because we have to wait 3 hours. Because, you know, we have to wait 3,000 years. Okay, well, I guess I'll activate that. This thing is in my hand again. I still have no idea what this card does. I don't really know what this card is supposed to do. This card in your... If you can use cards in the Pendulum Zone, can choose monsters, place one Predator counter. I should probably read what these other cards do. Once per turn, if your opponent special summons monsters... No, not that one. I already know what that one does. What does this one do? Control monster... Either field of Predator counter. But how do I get things with Predator counters in the first place? Okay, what does this one do? Wait, no, I already read that. I definitely need to stop thinking about things for as long as I'm doing, because I think that's what killed me there. Okay, so this thing has more effects. I just need to read what it does. If monsters summoned, fusions, banish a polymerization. Fusion summon one fusion monster. Okay. Is there a card that turns everything dark, though? I remember reading something like that. Target one other monster in the field, change the attack to 0, negate its effects also becomes dark. I guess I could try summoning that. I still haven't figured out how Bramble Rose Dragon works, though. That's the issue. Well, I mean, it summoned that, but I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do with Black Rose Dragon. Maybe... Hold on, does it have another effect? You can banish one plant monster from graveyard, target one defense position, change your target face up, turn 0. Okay, Black Rose doesn't actually do anything. Maybe I'm just supposed to use it to synchro. Okay, does this have anything? Target cards controls. Okay. Pay 6,000 or 600. Is this a quick effect? Yeah, it is. Okay, so in that case, I think I've fallen in the virtuous. I send that. And get rid of that one. And then... I Princess the Gal... Whatever this guy is called. And then I Bislip to grab Orphis Scorpio. And then I Orphis Scorpio... I kind of wish there's a way to special summon this. And then I send Long Cephalia. And I summon... Lizord. Add one polymerization. Special from graveyard. Maybe I grab Buffalo Dude instead. Actually, no. I summon this one. I need to also stop thinking as much. Which is an issue, because I don't really know how this deck works. So it's Predaprimitive. And I Synchro Summon. And I Baltal. And then I summon Orphis Scorpio. And that goes into a Bramble Rose. And then Bramble Rose activates to get Black Rose Dragon. And then I don't activate Black Rose Dragon. Instead, I think I go into Crystal Wing. Or maybe I use Primitive first. Yeah, let's use Primitive... Whatever this card is called. Whatever this card is called, let's use it. And I send that. And let's grab Instant Fusion. And then I think I Crystal Wing. And then I Instant Fusion. And then I Ambler Whale. And then, what does this do? If you can banish target one card on the field, destroy it. Okay, so let's go Chain Link 1, and then you can be Chain Link 2, I guess. And then what do I add, though? Predaplants? Ah! I don't know how to pronounce that card! And then it's Lizard. And I grab Fusion Substitute. Then what do I do? Is the issue. I think I use that to grab a dragon. Let's grab Black Rose Do I grab Black Rose Dragon? That doesn't seem correct. That doesn't actually seem correct. Maybe I guess I place it on that. And then that thing activates. From my deck. Can I Fusion Substitute here? I've already used all of these, though, is the issue. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so I can go into that, but how do I... go into... I don't know what I'm doing! Okay, so I do that, and then... this happens? Fusion monster. How do I fuse, though? Two dark monsters. Two dark monsters. This one and that one. I don't know, that one? I don't know this. I don't know. Go, attack. And I go attack into that thing. Go, attack! Go, attack! Oh my gosh! I don't know what I just did. Oh my gosh, my brain, it's hurting. Okay, well, GG, I guess. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna need a second after that one. Let me actually, remember to drink water. You need Super Duper. I do need Super Duper. The issue is that I'm not familiar enough with this deck to know which cards get me Super Duper. So I think let's see. So, Primitive grabs me super duper. And, oh! I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. I did not include a copy of Cobra for some reason. Why did I not include that? That was weird. Okay. Maybe I get rid of Tyrannus because this card... I don't know what this card does. Like, I've seen it in deck lists, but I don't actually know what it's supposed to do. Because, like, other than just somehow fusion summoning, or other than pendulum summoning, I don't really know how it's supposed to be used. I guess I'll just get rid of it. Bufalagla is more useful, I think. Okay. If anyone else wants to duel, I can duel them. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna go back to the event. Because I don't like the event, so I need to play it as much as possible because it gets me stuff. Also, Warzone Snipes, welcome to the stream. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to the event. I still haven't figured out full combo yet. It's kind of annoying to do full combo. What? Well, I mean, like, I know the non-Bramble Rose version of the full combo because I've done it, but I don't know the Bramble Rose version of it. You won't. That's what you did. You won. That's what you did. I won. That's what I did. You're absolutely... Oh, hello, Fulos. You're absolutely right. I won, and that's all that matters. I don't need to learn how to play this game as long as I win. Because your opponent surrenders before you can actually learn. That's what playing Enacraft has taught me. Is that you don't need to learn how to play your deck. It's just that your opponent automatically surrenders. Okay, so it's trains, which means that I'm probably gonna be Fulosing. So I can Predaprimitive. I can Predaprimitive. I can Predaprimitive for a Super Poly because it's gonna have only Earth machines. What do you mean? What do you mean Ash Blossom? Okay, fine. Well, he's not gonna be able to use Ash Blossom during my turn then. Unless if he has another one, in which case I will be very angry. This is, even without primitive... Even without this stupid thing, this is still full combo, I think. So I will be able to get rid of a minimum of two things because I can just Garura. I would rather have summoned the Mud Dragon, but Garura is probably fine. Okay, wow, really? Okay, well, that is a turn and a half. Oh, hello, Garnet. Well, I guess I'm not Cobraing this game. Okay, so let's get rid of the Bislip. Playing the event with half of Lunalight, it's interesting seeing people can't outrun Liger. That is funny. Well, trains might be able to out it, but it's pretty easy to stop trains before they get to that point. Actually, no, I don't think trains can even out it because, like, Liger has a ridiculous amount of attack. So I think I do have to Super Poly here. I can get rid of the Darling Cobra unless of this thing. Just one Dragon Monster from Hand or Graveyard. Okay. So I'll just grab Super Polymerization and I'll get rid of a Darling Cobra, I guess. In case one of these is a called by, I'll get rid of the Darling Cobra. Let's grab Orphis Scorpio. And Super Poly this guy away. What do you mean I cannot Super Poly that guy away? Same type and attribute, but different names. That's an Earth Machine. This is an Earth Machine. Why am I not able to Super Poly? What a tongue twister. Why am I... Konami, your deck is broken again. It currently don't work. What? Cannot be special summon from the deck. Why am I not allowed to Super Poly? I don't understand. With same attribute with different names. These are both definitely Earth Machines. Same type and attribute, but different names. Why am I not allowed to Super Poly? Am I, like, locked somewhere? Send a Predap card. Cannot special summon except Planar... Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? Why did you make this card that makes Super Poly effective make Super Poly completely useless? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? I'm so confused. Konami hates Predaplants. They hate this deck more than Morphtronics. Okay, I think I should have done this in a different order. I think I should have used the Princess first. And then... the Super... and then, Instant Fusion. Okay. So, let's grab... What am I grabbing? I guess I'll grab that one. And then I'll use this. And I'll send, I guess, this to the graveyard. Yeah, I have to send a level 1 monster anyways. Trains can, but like you said, stop them before you get XC summoning. I guess I can technically dodge this with Super Poly. It's just, I'd rather not. So here's the issue. I think I spent way too long trying to figure out why I couldn't Super Poly, so I think I'm just gonna lose to time anyways. Because this game does not... This game really hates... This game really hates it when you try to learn why the deck isn't working. So there's no point in actually trying to figure out why this deck isn't working. I guess I'll send that to the graveyard, because there's just no point in having it in my hand. I think I'd rather have this Cobra in my hand. Because it counts as a Predaplant. Okay. Let's grab then Longsfella. And then I grab... What do I grab? Predapruning? Maybe I grab Predapruning. Predaplants. Seashells down by the seashore. Toy boat. Oh, they force you to turn them into plants before Super Poly. That's funny. And then I balta. Then I summon that. Then let's use this, and then that way I can grab a thing. Let's grab Fusion Substitute. I'm not gonna be able to super duper fusion this game, I don't think. And it's Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Using that, and then this. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? I can just turn this into... I can just turn that into a dark. I'm so dumb. And he didn't respond! Let's go! I should have done that earlier. That way, I could have turned his trap card off, but now if he uses his trap card, I'm forced to super... And he doesn't do anything! Let's go! Okay. Get out of here, Predaplant darling Cobra. Ugh! Okay. Well, Fusion Monster plus Dark. Fusion Monster plus Clearwing. I guess I'll grab... 4 Heavenly Dragons, dude. And then now his trap is turned off. And I just turned that into Dark. And then now I can use this because he's activated an effect. And now I'm about to run out of time. I'll go into Dragostapelia. Why am I not allowed to use this, Konami? Ugh! Card game on motorcycle is weird. Oh wait, no, right, because I need a Predaplant. Oh well. I can still Fusion Substitute. No. Wait, hold on. Right. I don't think I should negate that. I don't... Wait. No, I should have done that. I'm dumb. Wait. No, it's fine, because I can just negate that with... this. I need to stop thinking. I need to stop thinking and immediately Fusion Substitute. Go! Fusion Substitute! And then I that. And then Wing Dragon, and then the princess grabs back the thing. The other thing. The thing of which I don't have time to remember its name right now. Maybe I should have grabbed the Starving Venom, but... Actually, no, Starving Venom doesn't do anything right now. Go attack. I don't have time to use Predaplants. Whatever this thing is called, I don't have time. Would regular poly work? Regular poly usually doesn't do anything for... Well, because Predaplants usually want to fusion summon using cards on their field anyways. So... Ugh. Okay, well that's really annoying. Just gonna get rid of... Okay, well that's really annoying. Ugh. What is the point in having this? What is the point of having destruction protection when it doesn't get destroyed in the first place? Oh, super duper polymerization. But yeah, Fusion Substitute I think is just better. Because I get to draw an extra card. I guess I'll banish that. Oh, wait, no, it's not banishing. It's returning it to the deck. Okay, well. Oopsies. Get out of here. Now what do? Do I have any more synchros? I do not have any more synchros. Predaplant, Dark Monsters, original levels 8 or higher. Dark Monster plus Fusion Monster. I guess I'll super duper polymerization. Ah, my feelings. And then I'll go into Fusion Monster plus Dark Monster. Oh, wait. Dragos Depelia is not hard once per turn because reasons. And then I guess I just save Predaplants in case this dies. Oh, my brain. My brain hurts. I can't remember what any of these cards do because their names are so stupid. This entire archetype contributes to like half of the phenomenon of Yu-Gi-Oh players not knowing how to read because there's no point. You're making this deck look tier 0 by just clicking buttons. I mean, to be fair, it was versus trains, and trains are not good. I actually built trains IRL, but I brought it to locals, and then I tried using it, and then I realized that I left my copy of Cleafort Genius at home. And then the deck just refuses to work without Cleafort Genius. And I'm like, no, I want it to... I hashtag like trains. Okay, I go first. Okay, let's see here. That's full combo, I think. And I also have the Fallen and the Virtuous as backup. Okay, let's... The Thirsting Tree. People sure are thirsty. This is indeed a very thirsty tree. Okay, so I activate Princess Thirsting Tree. And then I Bislip. And then I Orphis Scorpio. And then I Orphis Scorpio. And then I Orphis Scorpio the Longipelias. And then I... I Longipelia here? Do I Longipelia or I Orphis Scorpio? Actually, no. I need to summon the Longipelia because I don't have a tuner. And let's grab a Predaprimitive. Oh wait, no, this card is a tuner. I keep forgetting. I might have just butchered the combo. And I biv here by grabbing Orphis Scorpio. And then immediately clear wing before I get nibbed. This is the part where I Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Okay. So now I Predaprimitive. Let's send Predaplanting to the graveyard. And I'll grab, Instant Fusion? Do I grab Instant Fusion? Yeah, I grab Instant Fusion. Oh, my feelings. And I go Ambler Whale. I like trains, it looks cool. I do like trains. I like trains, but they're not good. And then I grab a Lizord. And then I Lizord. I'm calling it now. My opponent is just letting me do this because he has Super Poly. He has Super Poly, and it's going to make me very angry. Okay, let's Lizord. This one is going to be a Dark. And let's Tribute. There's no point in having this tuner on my field anymore. So I will Tribute it to grab, Darling Cobra. Darling Cobra grabs Super Duper Poly. And then I Super Duper Poly. Using that. So here's the issue. I don't really want to send Albion because I already have Fallen in the Virtuous in my hand. But I can't use Fallen in... But I can't use Albion anyways. So I think I just have to. In defense position because I'm a dirty coward. No, let's not activate that. And then, let's activate Thirsting Tree. I'll banish this. I'll banish the very thirsty tree. That goes there. And then let's Fusion Substitute. And Dragostapelia. Dragonus Pacanus. Now what do I do? Let's place a Predator counter on Lizord. That way, I can Bislip and have more fusion materials. And then I Fallen in the Virtuous, and then end turn. I Fallen in the Virtuous and proceed to be proceed to be super polyed, and it's going to make me very angry. Okay, so if my opponent does anything, I can delve here and then go into this guy. Then going to Starving Venom, Fusion Dragon, 4 Heavily Dragons. Did you cook? I don't know. It depends if my opponent has a super poly. If my opponent has a super poly, then I did not cook. Handling Spell Trap. That was a normal summon. That was a normal summon. So, I think what I do is I negate this. Let's go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. Banish that. And then... let's Preda Primitive right now, and I'll destroy Starving Venom Wing Dragon. And then I'll go into Fusion Dragon Dude. Funny how Super Poly comes out, the Heroes Pack, they don't even use the card. It does, it's funny. And then let's go Chain Link. Oh! Okay, I should not have done that. I should not have done it yet. Oh well. Against heroes, it probably doesn't matter. And that goes into Pendulum Zone. And then now everything... basically, everything my opponent special summons is a Floodgate. I'm sorry, that's been negated, my friend. Oops, all negates! Oops, all Floodgates! I don't even know if Plasma will do anything in this instance, because it's gonna get negated first. Actually, no, Plasma will get rid of this. But I can just Fallen in the Virtuous to Plasma. How do you like it when you get Floodgated? Where's your Floodgate now? You're not the only one that uses Plasma. Skill drain on legs. Okay, negated. Okay, negated. Negated. Get negated. You know what's funny is, like, this deck is super toxic versus XCs and Synchro decks. Okay. Oh. Why did he not attack the Dragos to... Okay. Why did he not attack the Dragos Depelia? Discard... blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, that is going to go through because it tributes itself as cost. I think. So I think I do have to negate that with Clearwing. It's not good. Well, actually, no. I don't actually know what this does. Well, he's trying to still do things, which means that I'm going to be very sad. Maybe I should have put these in attack position. Oh well. Imagine being the hero player and just being outplasmed with with your opponent using super poly. Okay, negated. The issue is, I still don't have a lot of time left to gloat. Right now, right when you're scared of Lightning Storm. No one plays Lightning Storm! They didn't include 3 copies of Lightning Storm in the train deck. In the train loner deck that people use because this event is terrible. No! Actually, you know what the strat is? If I see someone using the standard field, it means that they're using the loner deck, which means that they're probably playing Lightning Storm, but this guy is not using the loner deck, so he's not using Lightning Storm. So maybe I should have just summoned everything in attack position. Oh well. Okay, Plasma. If he summons that, then I can fall in the Virtuous. Okay, so he's not gonna have enough materials to Plasma. Cannot be stored by battle card effects. Okay, negated. Are you gonna play the theme event as well? There's no point. It's just gonna get negated anyways. The theme event? You mean like this one, or the event that's coming out later? I mean, I might. Okay, so how do I get rid of this thing? I can try super polying. How do I super poly, though? Add a Predap. So I longs Felia, and then I pred a primitive. And then that's how I grab super poly. And then let's get rid of because I don't need it. Imagine super polying the evil Neos Lord. Okay, negated. Get negated. And then let's grab... I guess I'll grab... I don't know, this thing. This one is 10. This one is 8. So maybe I just do this instead. Maybe I fuse with that instead. Or not fuse with that. Something else. Another Dragos. Go! My second... Mr. President! A second Dragos Stapeli has hit the field! His chicken nuggy machine! His chicken nuggy Wi-Fi machine! It broke him! Okay. Well, I won it, but that was not a comfortable win. I'm not used to this deck enough. Tier 0. That is true. I beat heroes while going second. Did I go second there or first? Wait, no, I think I went first that game. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not comfortable enough with this deck to play it comfortably. It's like, first, okay. Well, exactly. It's like, you go first, you automatically win. But I'm not comfortable enough with this deck to call it a comfortable win. I was basically just panicking the entire time. Even though I was most likely going to win, I was kind of just panicking that entire time because I have no idea what I'm doing. Keep going, you have nothing to lose. I do need to grab all of these gems. I do need to build up my gems again because I really want to build resonators, and I also really want to build Ritual of Light and Darkness, and I also really want to build Blitzclick. Currently, those are the 3 decks that I really want to build right now. Okay, so that's full combo. That's full combo plus surprise nib. But also no max C protection. So if my opponent max Cs, then I think I might just die. Okay, let's see here. I think I Preda Primitive first. No, I'm gonna Thirsty Tree first. It's a very thirsty tree. Okay, now let's grab... No, I already have Lizord. So maybe I grab... Longipelia. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one I grab. Because I'm just gonna get rid of it anyways. What do you mean? What do you mean, Drollin Lockbird? Which combo deck is harder, this or Lunalight? This is probably more difficult because Lunalights can actually do things. Like, Lunalights are close enough to meta. Well, this deck is just bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna automatically lose to Droll, so... This deck loses to Droll, while Lunalights can kind of get away with playing under Droll. Also, I think this deck has more restrictions compared to Lunalight. Whereas, like, Lunalight, I think it just locks you... Does Lunalight even lock... Lunalight locks you into Lunalight fusions. Well, this one locks you into weird things. Okay, so I have 2 nibs. I think this is pretty much full combo. It's just the issue is I don't know how to full combo using only Predator Primitive. Okay, so that's a blue... What in the Blue Eyes is going on? Blue Eyes, my favorite Synchro Xyz deck. Or Blue Eyes, my favorite Fusion Xyz deck. What in the Dominus Impulse? What am I... This is not a Blue Eyes deck. Blue Eyes does not function without Spirit Dragon. But whatever he is, it's... I might be able to Super Poly it, and even if I can't, it's probably some kind of spam deck, and I can just nib that. He sure is taking his sweet time trying to go through his entire Google Docs Excel sheet. As the duality of being a streamer, if you're playing against people, like, if you're playing against random people, I have the tongue of a silver spork. And if I'm playing against viewers, I have the tongue of not a spoon. A spoon. It's difficult to poke people with spoons. Okay, so he's going Blue Eyes Fusion? Ultimate Fusion? Okay, that is interesting. And by interesting, I mean I don't think this deck works correctly. I don't think this deck works correctly without stuff. Now the issue is the True Light. I don't actually have a way of getting rid of the True Light. Rule number 1, you cannot let Kaiba win. You cannot let Kaiba win. That is the rule because he breaks them. Unaffected by trap cards or effects. Well, I mean, I can nib. The issue is, without synchros, I don't know if he's gonna get to 5 monsters. 5 or more monsters. He has 4 right now. Well, with this, it's gonna be 4. Okay, Bingo Machine go. He's playing Chaos Max Dragon? What do you mean Nib consistently doesn't do anything? Oh, hello, Harpy's Feather Duster. Well, top deck OP, I guess. Wait, why did he send regular Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon instead of Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon? I don't know what's going on. What is this deck? What is this deck that I'm looking at? Okay, that is fine. I don't care. Okay, sure. Still gonna hold on to my Super Poly. That is still going to get destroyed, I think. Because that is in the same chain as his trap card. So that just dies. Sure. Good job. Okay, let's grab Instant Fusion. Because I really need the Instant Fusion right now. He summoned 3 things. He only needs to summon 2 more times. I can activate Nib during my own turn. What do you mean? What do you mean, Droll and Lockbird? Why are you like this? Okay, in that case, I Instant Fusion. Do I Instant Fusion, though? Maybe I just Longipelia. Which monster is Dark Monster? Yeah, I think I just Longipelia and just Super Poly. And I just get rid of the Nib. Get out of here! What is my graveyard? This thing? Place a predator counter. Set 1 polymerization graveyard. I don't have polymerization. And then I just don't instant fusion. Remember when I got beat by 3 jet dragons? Never been the same. I believe in the harder cards. Okay, so that's a Primite. What's his face? So I guess I just negate that. Well, that's 1 summon. I'm pretty sure Link monsters are not allowed in this game mode. Ha! Ha! Take that! Oh my gosh, my brain is hurting. Okay. My room is turning into a sauna right now, so I think I'm gonna end it there for today. Let me end this poll. Batman the animated series has won the poll. Batman the animated series is quite good. Young Justice, last place because only old people play this game. But before I go, let me say what I'm going to do next week. So next week on Friday, it's either going to be Genshin Impact or Neverness to Everness. I haven't figured it out yet. But next Saturday is going to be more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. What is Young Justice, lol? It's Teen Titans, except slightly worse. Okay, Season 1, it's like Season 1 of Young Justice is as good as Teen Titans, but all the seasons after that are worse than Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans Go, the actual original Teen Titans, but I mean, it has Static Shock in there, kind of, but not really. Okay, I'm gonna end it there for today. So, if you've been watching for this long, I thank you for watching. I've been King Yaki, you've been beautiful, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Nah, pass, give me Naruto.
Isn't it so incredible? We're here sharing the same time and space. In your eyes, the sparks look like thousands of bright stars.